Well, we've had some great times on the water with the family. My children are older now; they're in their 30s. The only really time we get on the water now is when they come visit us here in Rhode Island, and we'll take a day trip on the boat. But our family experiences were really cool years ago when they were young in Jupiter, Florida. We always look forward to that summertime trip to the Bahamas, where we would take the boat across the Gulf Stream. It's about 55 miles to the Bahamas. Maybe go around the Abaco, through the Abaco chain of islands, down to Marsh Harbor, Hopetown, down in that area. We would rent a house down there, a cottage sometimes. Sometimes we'd stay on our boat, depending upon the size of the boat that year, the size of the family. Kids sometimes would take friends. We'd go away and we'd just, provision up the boat for 10 days, and we'd live on sometimes it would be very crowded, but we would make do. And the times we had as a family on the boat are memorable and unforgettable. That's one thing about the boating lifestyle is, you are making memories, and they're memories that you'll never forget. My grandparents rented a condominium in Fort Lauderdale, and some winters we got a chance to go down and visit them, and I just became enamored with the whole boating thing down in Lauderdale. In fact, one thing I loved was my father bought me a little model boat one time. It was about this big, maybe a foot long, had a nice outboard motor on the back, battery operated, and I tell you, every morning I would take that boat down to the swimming pool at the hotel where we stayed, put it in the water, push the little thing, start the boat up, and the little outboard motor would run it across the pool, and I'd run around the pool, grab the boat, put it back in the water, run it the other side. Just for hours at a time, I'd watch that little boat go across the water. And for some reason, to this day, I still think that watching that little boat down in Fort Lauderdale at the hotel go back and forth across the pool is where I got my Boat Jones.